So welcome everybody back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about Season 4 Reloaded. I wanted to read the patch notes, kind of discuss everything that's coming, kind of just briefly cover a majority of the cool things coming inside of the update. Alright, so we are now on the patch notes. Now we are kind of literally just right at the start. So we have Season 4 Reloaded incoming intel, obviously. A lot of this stuff is going to be multiplayer in Warzone. I'm going to kind of cover just a little bit of it, but we can already see Stitch on the loose. The jailbreak was successful, and Stitch is finally free, joining his old nemesis, Russell Adler. The two remain focused on the objective at hand, revealing the true identities of the Pith and Moles once and for all. So that really isn't nothing, but we're going to get new multiplayer maps. We are getting Fringe, which is a remaster from Black Ops 3, which looks absolutely awesome. That's pretty cool for multiplayer. We are getting Eclipse, which is another cool map. It's kind of almost like a, I don't know, it's a weird map to explain. A underground nightclub in Avalon, which was actually supposed to be a map we were supposed to have. Then we're getting cell shaded map variants. This is again all for multiplayer. Party Ops limited time mode. Party all night in this free for all party mode, challenging players to finish a randomized set of minigames with the highest score. That's pretty cool. The clock's ticking, each minigame occurring in a short time frame. There's no score limit, and score streaks are disabled. Matches take place across Babylon, Grind, Nuketown, and Skyline, with the top 3 scoring operators winning the competition. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Already down to the Zombies Season 4 Reloaded content, which this looks pretty interesting, actually. So, we can see Cell-shaded Liberty Falls Abomination Challenge LTM. Tackle a battle-hardened elite enemy in a vicious fight across a spell or a special cell-shaded version of Liberty Falls. Starting Room LTM. Hold firm as you fight against wave after wave of the undead in a cell-shaded starting room zone across all maps. Introducing leaderboard events. Become the king of the dead in a new way to battle to the top in zombies. So, going to be pretty cool. We have some new LTMs coming. Now, both of these LTMs, I'm pretty sure it's just zombie snacks. Not starting room. I think cell shaded is, and then it's just an abomination. So I don't think there's really much to that, but I'm sure we'll kind of get into it a little bit more here soon. So we have Good Grief gameplay updates. Treyarch is bringing new round of gameplay updates to Grief to Season 4 Reloaded, including more punishing grief effects against enemy players, bans for certain revive-related gobblegums, faster zombie spawns after capture zone completions, whimsical gobblegum rewards for players who finish their matches, and more. So this will kind of keep players from DCing, but I never really have met somebody who really cares too much about whimsicals. But hey, it is cool, right? Watch for patch notes from Treyarch. Okay. We know that. All right, Abomination Challenge LTM. Summon Mo by opening the doors to the Ether Church, then defeat Mo. Mo has some unique abilities as an Abomination HVT. He will gain resistance, then immunity, to a weapon repeatedly used on him. Mo's charge attack also holds a secret. So he's basically just like a buffed Abomination, just obviously he can gain a little bit of special abilities. Available flow mode, cell-shaded map, restricted quests, Easter eggs, exit strategy, gobblegum, available maps, Liberty Falls. So yeah, we can see a mimic, okay, on Liberty Falls. We can also see fruit, which is from Zombie Snacks, and then obviously we can see the Abomination. Yeah, we can see all the different elites that are going to be actually in this, which is going to be pretty cool. Enter a cell-shaded version of Liberty Falls in this chaotic and seriously challenging limited time mode. Your match begins with a baseline of classic RBZ. Available for crews of 1 to 4 players versus zombies. This match ends when all players are eliminated. Mystery boxes can contain wonder weapons. Takes place on the entirety of Liberty Falls map. However, there's a twist, or in this case, a vicious, drooling, red-mouthed abomination called Mo. That's such a funny name. This HVT is in a permanent state of fury, summoned from the dark ether when the church is open. Your main and overriding goal is defeat Mo, the HVT abomination. Exfil is disabled until the HVT is defeated. I genuinely wonder how long it's going to take to kill him. Or if, like, there's certain phases that you only can do, like he'll leave and then, like, respawn back in. So, now we have additional modifiers. Modified features. Expect a variety of snacks and enemy-based modifiers as you desperately try to gain the upper hand against the undead onslaught. Rounds turn faster. Expect cranked or rampage inducer rates of enemy spawning. Additional enemies are added to Liberty Falls, including amalgams, doppelgas, elder disciples, shock mimics, and toxic zombies. Dude, shock mimics are going to be so annoying. I've hated those ever since they've been added. Additional features, the Abomination Challenge LTM utilizes a modified version of the zombie snacks rule set for health, meaning you need to secure snacks dropped as ground loot to increase your health once you've taken damage, though players do not lose energy by moving. Okay. So there's no refrigerator power-up. Flow state is available, assuming you can slay enough of the undead without taking damage to activate it. Hell yeah, so we get the damage boost again. That's going to be fun. Disabled features. The following gameplay features are disabled in this mode: save and quit, main quest, Easter eggs, rampage inducer, exit strategy, and idolize. I think the main quest would have been pretty cool. No problems. Mo, the HVT Abomination, is a force to be reckoned with. He has an extremely mean disposition, inflicts the maximum damage at all times, has an impressive constitution, loves to sprint as foes or at foes as often as possible, doesn't like the taste of equipment, and it's said he headbutts you with such force that your perks are knocked out of you. What? Landing on the ground, which begs the question, how exactly do you mow down? Rewards: 15k XP, hidden power gum, and a special calling card for completing the Abomination challenge, kind of like all the other rewards we have had. Okay, starting room LTM. This is in season. Locked in. How long can you last? Starting room locks all doors, confining you to the start area of the map. You must make do with the resources available in the area. Check each map for the round milestone required for rewards. Restricted. Door buys. Exfil. Exit strategy. Available maps: Liberty Falls, Terminus, Citadel, the Tomb, and Shattered Veil. Inspired by the initial chamber within the original Black Ops Zombies map, Moon Starting Room brings down the complexities of a full RBZ experience while ramping up the combat and terror. You're essentially doomed to battle through the increasingly vicious waves of undead within the first areas of the map. Raptor 1 has been grounded. All doors are sealed shut and cannot be opened. Survive to the highest run you can and die trying. That is literally it seems like. Classic features: the classic round-based zombies baseline rules are in effect. Available for crews of 1 to 4 players versus zombies. The match ends when all players are eliminated. Modified features: there are various modifications within a starting room match. If the power in the map was off during a normal match, it is already switched to on. Huh? Oh, okay, so like when you start on, like, say, Terminus, you won't have to do generators. It'll already be on. But like Liberty Falls, there is no such thing as like power, so it'll automatically be on. If a machine or feature like a perk machine, Pack-a-Punch, or Der Wonder Fizz around 25 are in the starting zone, they will appear. If not, they aren't available. This is going to be crazy. Fire Sale power-up no longer drops randomly from fallen zombies. Random perk power-up has been added to randomly drop from fallen zombies. Oh, so that's how you're going to get perks. They're just going to be random. Door buys and exfils are disabled. There's no way out. It's okay. Starting room LTM takes place in a cell-shaded version of the starting area within each zombie's map. Here's a quick tactical overview of the named areas. Okay. Liberty Falls, medium, abandoned rooftop, pump and pay, motor lodge, the start of East Main Street, features and machines, mystery box, ammo cache, dark ether field generator, wall buy, GS45, wall buy DM10, rampage inducer, gobblegum machine, terminus, holding cells, elevator, guard station, security overlook, GS45s, traps, ammo, rampage, obviously. That's pretty much what's going to be on all these maps, the starting weapons. Citadel, Town Square, Tavern, Tavern Cellar, The Tomb, Dig Site, Roman, Mausoleum, Shattervale, Garden, Pond, Lower Terrace. Starting room LTM rewards: a pack of 5 gums, a high-value gum, 15k XP, the first time you reach an impressive round milestone. What is that milestone? It depends on the map. All right, cool. Introducing Zombies Leaderboard events. Rack up points, climb the leaderboard, outslay the competition. During the King of the Dead leaderboard event, your zombie eliminations count for more than simply your longevity. Play a match of zombies to get placed on a King of Dead leaderboard and then get eliminations to earn leaderboard points to climb the leaderboard and improve your position. Special, elite, and boss enemies score more points, you'll want to set your height or set your sights on the biggest target you can take out. That was a kind of a weird paragraph there. The higher you climb in your King of the Dead leaderboard, the better your end of event rewards. Everyone earns something, but only the sharpest slayers will walk away with the best rewards. Want to be the top of the board? Then keep moving, slaying, and making every point count. Additionally, earning points will progress and complete event challenges that accompany the leaderboard and unlock rewards when completed. I wonder if we'll be able to see that. Like, if it'll be like, oh, here is the leaderboards. That definitely is going to be pretty cool. So, we are getting the Olympia. We're also getting a pickaxe. I'm trying to find them in the patch notes real quick so we can kind of cover them. Attachments. We obviously can see these. We're getting a TR2 CQB auto conversion, so it turns the TR2 marksman rifle into a full auto SMG. The Strider 3-round burst, which we already have. The SVD sniper rifle is turned full auto, which is definitely going to be pretty sweet as well. But, yes, we are getting the Olympia. Then we're also getting a pickaxe. right there. There's the pickaxe. So we're getting that. I don't know. That might be Beavis and Butthead event. Then obviously we got the Olympia right here, Beavis and Butthead event. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Season 4 Reloaded. It seems pretty cool. We got a lot of events and stuff, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I'm pretty much just excited for Season 5 whenever that comes out so we can get the new map and whatnot. But let me know what you guys think of Season 4 Reloaded inside of the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next one. I'm out. Have a good one.